Aloha everyone, I'm Chevy, a meteorologist at the Central Pacific Hurricane Center, and we want to give you a tropical cyclone update. What's going on across the Pacific, in the East Pac and the Central Pacific area? Let's first take a look at what we saw a few days ago with sea surface temperature anomalies. You know, the warmer it is, the worse, potentially it could be. If a storm develops and goes over warmer waters, it gets more energy and could intensify. So it is still warm above normal around the state of Hawaii. That's the bad news. The good news is we don't expect storms to really affect us, the two storms that we have in the Pacific. So this should not be a problem, but I just want to let you know we are still above normal with the temperatures around Hawaii. Let's take a look at names real quick. Central Pacific, where are we with the name? You know, in the Eastern Pacific, they recycle the names each year, but we continue on with the list in the Central Pacific. And right now we're at Oconee, and we do have Tropical Storm Oconee out there. We'll get to that in a second. And in the Eastern Pacific, we are at Juliet, so already at J, right? So we do have Hurricane Juliet. It's Category 1. So here's the situation here. Oconee's in the Central Pacific on the west side of 140, so we are forecasting for Tropical Storm Oconee here at the Central Pacific Hurricane Center. And for Juliet out in the East Pac, the National Hurricane Center is taking care of that. We don't really think Juliet's going to cross over the 140. If it does, it's going to be rather weak. I'll show you the cone here in a second. So either of these storms, Oconee's going to go to the south of Hawaii, and it looks as if Juliet's just going to fizzle out before it even gets to the 140 line. So here's the cone. Forecast cone, we expect it to go right down the middle, right, but it can go as far north, as far south as you can see those northern and southern boundaries. But as you can see, it's going to stay well south of Hawaii. Maybe some surf for south-facing shores, especially the Big Island and maybe Maui County, but that's probably about it. And to tell you the truth, it could go so far south that that's really even not an issue. So we're not really worried about that. The hazards for both of these, or the potential hazard for Hawaii, is very minimal, if any at all. And this is Hurricane Juliet, a Category 1 with 85-mile-per-hour winds. And as well, we're talking about minimal to no effect, really, or hazard for Hawaii. As I mentioned, this one's going to go and fizzle out to a tropical depression here over the next few days. And you can see it's not even across the 140 line by the time it's a depression. So this may cut off some of the trade winds, or disrupt them rather. But that's about it as far as impacts here over the next several days for Hawaii. So where can you go to get all your tropical cyclone information for the Pacific? Well, just go to our website, and what you do is you go to the hazards where this arrow is pointing, and what you do is you highlight over that with the cursor. It'll drop down the menu, and you pick tropical cyclones. Go in there and you get all the information I just showed you, plus a whole lot more. And you can stay updated 24/7 if you go to our webpage and check out the Central Pacific Hurricane Center webpage. Stay safe out there. Remember, statistical peak is September 10th, so we still have a lot of potential for tropical cyclones. And we want everybody to stay vigilant out there and stay safe, and we'll get you through this all the way through November to the end of the season. All right, folks, thanks for watching. Stay tuned to social media, and stay tuned to our webpage to get all your updates. Mahalo.